Welcome back to part 3 of the Incredibly Wet Man commentary.
It's a long movie.
It is way too long. While we're watching this previously part, I just want to explain why we're using this YouTube doubler program to do the commentary. Simply put, it is the easiest way I could think of. I'm not sure if we still have all the video files for the movie, and I don't have the software anymore that I use to edit the movie. And I didn't want to spend the time recording the commentary and then re-exporting the movie and re-uploading it to YouTube. So this way was a lot easier.
Stupid face.
That is your specialty.
Yeah. That's like HBO here.
Yeah, it kind of does, eh?
So this is Yusuf Malik. I don't know if we introduced the newscasters.
No, yeah, this is Yusuf.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he is. I have a bit to say about him during the credits at the end.
That's Tom Schultz.
So don't let me forget about that. This is Tom Schultz, yeah, good friend from high school. And this is Charlie Hopner, another good friend from high school.
Good guys all around.
Yeah.
Charlie was funny when he forgot his.
Yeah, Charlie had some good bloopers.
Yeah.
This is Peter's cheerful. Well, it was cheerful at the start. Cheerful hero theme. I wanted to say that first song you hear in the movie, where I like this montage. The first song you hear, that's called the Destiny theme, and that's definitely my favorite piece that Peter composed for the movie. You'll hear it at different points throughout the movie.
That's Anna's sister there.
Yeah, Mara. And there's Tom again. Tom played, I think, like 4 different roles in this movie, at least. He was great. He was totally into helping us, and he was very supportive. So we appreciate that, Thomas.
I convinced Zach to use this song because Anna's a huge Rod Stewart fan.
Yeah, I was very happy to. It works perfectly for this scene. I love. There's Yusuf again, another person who played a few different roles.
It's Emily Del Perro.
Yeah. By the way, the person. Oh, I was in there. That shot there.
Ooh.
Easter
egg.
That's Bruce Wilson. Friend of my mother's.
This is my idea because Anna doesn't like getting wet, so I thought it'd be funny if we wrote a part where she had to get sprayed. And she was like, I don't want to do it. And I was like, it's in the script. Sorry.
By the way, see, this isn't acting on Anna's part there. By the way, behind the camera for this whole montage, for the most part, is Gord Stephen.
Oh, yeah.
Who was awesome. Did awesome work. You can probably tell the camera works way better in this montage than the rest of the movie. And that's because he was behind the camera. He's an excellent filmmaker and editor.
It's not even raining here. This is a hose.
No, yeah, that's a hose.
Geniuses. I don't know whose umbrella that is.
That was my old broken camera. And this is the Destiny theme that I was just speaking of a few moments ago. I really like it. I would love to hear the fully instrumental orchestrated version. I think it'd be really cool. You can't really tell, but this is supposed to. There's little notes on those pieces of paper saying "I love Amy," and
in case there's any diehard fans, you can like freeze frame
and read
enhance
the details. Yeah, there's a little Amy with a heart around it on the whiteboard area. This actually, the whole reason we included that corkboard part, it had nothing really to do with the story. It was because Incredibly Wet Man's blog was the virtual corkboard. So we thought it was a kind of a cool tie-in to the movie, to if you had a corkboard in the movie and on the web as well. Didn't really take off with the fans, but I don't know if anyone ever visited that website, but it was there.
I've never even seen Darkness Falls. I don't know why I know that movie.
I saw it a long time ago. I remember it being lame but scary.
It's kind of like this movie.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Anyways, Duncan's not even folding his clothes, just shoving them in a box.
One interesting thing with this movie was just the scheduling people and working around people's schedules. And I know the few times Duncan wasn't able to make scenes, and it was hard to get him there. He's a highly wanted man for his talents. So, and another difficult thing was costume continuity, which we never really thought of until it was kind of almost too late. And I think we actually did okay.
Yeah,
but
there was a lot of Zach.
Yeah, yeah, I did most of the scheduling stuff as well, which was the least fun, but had to be done. But yeah, I think Duncan helped me remember what he was wearing. I remember asking him, okay, what were you wearing in this scene and stuff?
It's because Duncan only has 2 sets of clothing.
Yeah. I love his the typical Duncan outfit is that gray hoodie, the bright red astronaut t-shirt, and jeans. That's
kind of brown shoes.
So Duncan, yeah. I feel like I'm talking a lot. Keegan, I'll let you take the rest of this.
Right.
This part.
We didn't have a phone in the apartment as a sound effect, and that's like our intercom. It
didn't work.
It didn't work?
No,
I don't
never
think so.
worked. I really like that moment there where you were sad.
Yeah, thanks.
Despite what it may seem, Keegan does have some acting talent in certain moments.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
This is Dylan. That's my brother. He is that scary in real life.
We gotta hand it to Dylan and thank him because we kind of sprung the role on him.
Yeah.
I think the day before shooting. It could have even been the day of. We told him we needed him for this part, and he gladly helped us. So appreciated that.
This is our dining room table.
Yeah, this was an interesting scene to shoot. Because actually, when the camera switches to Dylan, he's actually where Peter's sitting right here.
Yeah.
We shot the scene from 2 different angles, and it just had to be done that way because of the way the room was, and the way there's a door to the right of Dylan that's glass, and we didn't want that in the shot.
Not very intimidating.
No.
Dainty glass door.
That's my dad, by the way, on the left.
I think there I said this is good in Al.
Yeah, good in Al, fellas.
We never caught it through like any level of editing. Just kind of slipped through.
Audio gets a little bit loud there.
Yeah.
Again, this was all new to us, so we didn't really know how to work the mic properly.
Look at the detail on Toxicity's collar.
Yeah.
Like all wet.
Yeah.
Zach probably.
I don't know. I remember in this scene particularly, Justin was acting as assistant director.
Yeah,
and
Justin Cummings.
Yeah, and he was helping me. Actually, he was the only one. I couldn't really wrap my head around. Oh, I like that little music cue there. It's a good one. The Paradox music cue.
Officer Sam McGarva.
Yes. What was I saying? Oh, no, this is Justin Cummings contributing his scary voice. Sounds like the bad guy from Inspector Gadget. I forget his name.
Shredder.
No, I think isn't that Ninja Turtles?
Skather. Dr. Claw.
Is that it?
I think it might actually. I was joking, but I think that might actually be it.
I think so. All the Inspector Gadget fans are probably shaking their heads. So that's the end of part 3, and we'll be back with part 4.
See ya.